Here's a quick look at the Seiko sarg009 and my take on it, or a review if you will. So I've been eyeing this particular model for probably a couple years. Not sure why I delayed. I think it was because the 40 millimeter and I was so stuck on 42 millimeter, but more recently a 40 to 42, even 39 seems like plenty big enough anymore. And then I heard rumor. Let's take a quick look at this. So this is March of 2017. So Basel World's coming out here soon, and the rumors are flying. And these say, this is a Seiya Japan blog, and so they go through and list which models of Seiko are going to be discontinued, and the sarg011, which is that one, and then the 009 is the one that we're going to talk about with the bracelet. And then there's a few others here they're talking about are going to be dropped from the Seiko lineup. I think it's still in their online catalog, but and I haven't been shopping for them after I bought this. I bought this on Amazon Prime, and I think I paid $350, $359, something like that. So I'm pretty sure prices are starting to climb on them because they are not going to make anymore, so they're just depleting current inventories. And before I bought this, I was selling off everything, and I was kind of saving for a Rolex Explorer 39 millimeter. I wanted the one with all the loomed numbers, not the white gold ones. So, but then I kind of changed my mind on buying another expensive watch. So, I mean, here again, Seiko offers just a killer value. You know, it's a great movement. It's the 6R15C movement. So it gives me the date, which I was going to have to give up on the Rolex, which, you know, I think I could probably live without it, but why should I, really? You know, I can get this guy here. You know, we have the Sapphire crystal. We have a great movement. It's pretty robust. I have heard of a few problems with the 4R36s and the 6R15s, but they're pretty easy to fix. You know, you got the great Seiko loom. It's still 100-meter water resist. It has a decent bracelet. I like the case shape. I like the way the lugs and the bracelet meet up. They don't protrude past it, so it doesn't wear big lug to lug. It just kind of drapes over. You have the display back, which is, you know, I know it's not decorated or anything, but it's always fun to see our mechanical watches in action, right? Who doesn't like to look at that once in a while? You know, you have a nice milled fold-over clasp, and it has these beveled edges here, which when it's folded over, give you a nice, smooth relief. So it kind of helps eliminate hot spots. So we'll take a quick look at my Hamilton, which I've been wearing a lot. This is the Khaki King, and it is thinner, but it doesn't. They don't have that relief on there, which is, you know, fine. Not all watches have that, but it's kind of nice that Seiko added that little extra detail there. It gives a smooth look, you know, and it feels on your wrist. So it's not a screw-down crown. So in that closed position is a winding position, and then you can pull it out one spot and then back spin it, and that'll change your date. And you pull it out one more spot, and then you can set the time. So let's do a couple of quick measurements. Excuse my not good talking skills today. 40.8. Now this guy is a little bit thicker than the Hamilton, which I thought it would bug me. It's 12.4. And then lug to lug. Looking at, get this right on here. 47.2-ish. So you look at the thickness on the Hamilton. I think that's what I like so much about it. You know, it's almost a millimeter thinner. So it's hard to beat that. The Seiko, you know, has a larger presence to it. I think it's just the way they do the dial. And I do like the day-date function on the Hamilton. But I did wear, this watch actually did pull the Hamilton off my wrist for like a week, maybe even a little over a week. This guy settled in real nice on wrist. It felt great. Here, I'll pop it on my 7 1/4 right now and give you a little shot. Of course, it might not get back off wrist, but it does. It feels good. It feels nice and balanced. The sapphire crystal's nice. It's going to be a little more robust than some of the earlier Seikos that were like this. And I forget the number, but I've already seen another release. I know Average Bros channel, Mark, if he hasn't reviewed it, I think he already has. Or if he hasn't, he will soon, because he's been posting it up on some of the Facebook groups. But Seiko has another watch that is similar to this. It doesn't look like the hands are a little bit brighter. It doesn't feel as balanced as this one, but instead of having the even numbers, it has the odd. So it'll have the 12, 3, 6, and 9. And then I think the date is over here. So that's a new model that Seiko has put out. I'm torn whether I'm going to buy it. I might buy it just to compare it to this one, because it seems like I'm kind of burned out of the diver, so I'm really getting into these more field style watches. It's nice to be able to switch them up once in a while. And the great thing about Seiko is, you know, you get used to their movements and their functions. Their great loom. You know, on this one too, I did notice, comparing it to the other one that I was just talking about, the 12, 3, 6, and 9, is the font for the numbers on this. I don't know, this one seems to have more character to me, whereas the other one is more traditional. I don't have a picture of it or anything, but if you look up some new Seiko models, you'll probably find it. But I think the coloring on this, because it's like a little off-white, because you can look at the white on the seconds hand. It's brighter than the numbers and the hands. So I do like that, being that a little off-white. I don't know. It's just, this watch is, I wasn't sure when I bought this whether I was going to really, you know, catch on or fall in love with it. But I actually joined a watch tour on the IWA Facebook group with this watch, and then I found out about the discontinued, and then I started looking at some pricings on it, and I said, forget it, I'm just going to buy it. So I'm still on the tour, which I'm going to probably end up donating that spot off to somebody else, but I went ahead and bought it, and I don't regret it at all. So if you guys are on the fence with this one, I would say it's a safe bet to just go ahead and pick it up, because with it being discontinued, it's only going to get more difficult to, you know, obtain these. So you're going to at least be able to get your money back, or come close to it. You're not going to lose as much as you would with some watches. So if you're on the fence with it, I say just go ahead and give it a shot. Check it out. I think you might be pleasantly surprised. You know, it's got the nice case shape and everything that you like to see once in a while, you know, it's all polished too. It's nice. And I did wear this for a little while. I might have some nicks on it, but the case shape is great. The fitting is great. I love the way and they're solid end links too. I like the way the end links come to the case instead of, I don't have any other ones to show, but how it kind of just drops down a little bit, and then the way it doesn't protrude past the lugs and it just drops right down. It's a great fitting watch. Signed crown. I think go ahead and pick one of these up, especially with the fact that it's going to be discontinued. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments on the sarg009. Here, I'll show you the hang tag. This just came in like a plain box. Didn't have anything fancy, so there's nothing really going on here. Typical stuff. So I will work on getting some more content out soon. I have a few other watches. Like I'll do a few other reviews of watches that I have that I still haven't reviewed. So, but I wanted to get this one out there because this is being discontinued. So you might want to jump on it. If you were on the fence, go ahead and get it now.